Dax, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's good to open a morning with a trade like this, man. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Just like that, we are within. I hope you took this trade, guys. I hope you are well and dry on this trade. If you are on the choppers funded, I just sent this setup earlier on. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I've sent around 23 minutes past 8 on the group. This is what I have sent, this setup here. 23 minutes past 8. I was saying to you guys, spread not really in my favor on this trade, but yeah. Entry reasons, why did I enter this trade? Let me try to replay it, okay, so that it makes sense to everybody. So today we are not starting with the register, guys. We have to work. So I took this on 10 minutes time frame. Just want to take it back a bit. I think my music is a bit loud. So when I send this on the group for this entry here, 21,074 entry reasons, I got a strong close above VWAP, which for me is a key confirmation of intraday bullish momentum. There was a clear accumulation range below the gray box. The gray box is this one here, and is now forming higher lows, which supports the idea of continuation move. My take profit is placed just above the recent swing high, aiming to catch the move into the next supply zone. So I was just looking at using that momentum coming in when the market opens now at 9 to squeeze me in and take me to take profit, right? What I'm not loving about the trade, so every time we take a trade, you know that there are pros and cons to the setup, right? What I didn't like about this is the spread is ideal for me. Feels a bit tight, especially with how the price has been wicking around the VWAP. I'm aware that if price doesn't follow through soon, there is a risk of pullback that might stop me out. What am I watching? I'm closely watching the next few candles. If we don't get a strong close above 21,120, I might consider looking in some profit, or at least moving my stop loss to break even. I'm also keeping an eye on volume. If it dries up as we approach my TP, this could signal a weakness on the potential reversal. Not the cleanest setup because of the spread, but the structure and viewer play made with the short. So that's the reason why I took this trade. Guys, I can never take a trade without having a reason why. So close above VWAP. I looked at the way we've been playing around here. This is what I put yesterday. Remember, I had this yesterday, that if we break above this box, that's when I can consider going to the upside, right? So I saw the price go above this consolidation level here and had this vector candle closing above VWAP, and I was like, let me close my eyes, take this trade. Without a doubt, TP hit nicely so. If you took the same setup, well done to you. Well done to you. So yesterday I didn't take any trade at all. Yesterday was just a dry day for me. So for those of you who just joined us, please like the stream, like the stream before we sign the register. Do not forget, tomorrow we are having a class about part 2 of VWAP, how you can use VWAP at your advantage to continue with the trend. Affirmations, self-hypnosis, and subliminal. Guys, some of your names here really inspire me. I could make a strategy behind those names. Very powerful. So Nontlans is in the house, Tebo Holy Susi is in the house, Letonolo is in the house, Light is saying Forex charts, Magwenya, cheese, white liver hit different every morning. Wow. I don't know about white liver and Magwenya. I've never had that. I've only had Magwenya with Acha and Paloni. I never understood the idea of having Magwenya with cheese. First man is no longer first man. First man is no longer first man. Late again today was not the first one. Tulan is in the house. Sisbongi is in the house. Sisbongi, I'm going to respond to you. My apologies, please. I know you have sent me some work there to check out. I'm gonna respond to you today. In fact, let me just note it down on my schedule. Romeo is in the house. Brian is saying, good morning, everyone. Remember, let's like and subscribe. Indeed, my friend. Mandla is in the house. Hi, Cat is saying he's late today. We forgive you. Is it Matloma? Tutas is also in the house. Romeo is asking, do you have a WhatsApp group? No, we only have a Telegram group. We have a public Telegram group, and we have this group here, which is the Choppers Funded group. This is the group that we have free of charge. We don't charge you anything for you to join this group. And I think there's also something I want to address today, guys. There's something I think it is important for me to address today. Let's have a look at gold. I'm going to just switch off my view up there. Let's start with our analysis. Guys, let's like the stream. Let's like the stream. Right, so gold is currently trading at $3,222 an ounce. We had a high here at 3,245 or so. Right, today, how can we go about it? Yesterday, as we've mentioned, that we were consolidating a bit here, especially on 15 minutes. It was quite clear that we're consolidating. We did mention though that if we break above, we can maybe look for a retest and go to the downside. Depending on how we're going to retest it to the upside, right? Or from the upside to the downside. We are back within the consolidation box now. Therefore, today, I need to see if I break above this level, then I can start making decisions from there. Anything that is below $3,215 an ounce, then I can look to go to the downside, right? But as it is, I'm still having that consolidation between these price points here. So it will be very risky for me to take this trade if I am inside this consolidation box. So I'm on the sideline today on gold, euro, dollar. Same thing happening yesterday. We didn't have much going on here on euro dollar. I consider this as consolidation, though we did break above a bit, but still we are still playing within this level here. So my take on this, again, I'm seeing a box within a box. If you can look at this, I'm sure on a lower time frame it will be clear. So I'm gonna make it with a different, right? So on 10 minutes you're still consolidating. I don't have anything here. Allow me to have a clean chart on this. I just want to show you something that, say for example, I'm playing within, let me check it on 15 minutes. Say for example, I'm playing within this box, right? And I'm looking for buying opportunities. For example, let's say I want to buy at this low here. The reason why I don't like playing inside the box is this, right? Let's see what happens. So let's say I get filled there, right? I'm in a trade. Market opens on Monday with my trade. Let's say I had a trade from Friday. My TP is just here. Stop loss is just here. You can just wonder how many hours are this. Already we have went for 2 days, because let's say you took this trade on Friday. Why I hate trading within a consolidation levels. Can you see how many times you've been smiling when this thing goes up, goes down against you? Now it's still playing around this area. A lot of traders at this point, they get frustrated. They either close their trades or they just give up. So I don't want to trade such kind of a market. Let me see how we handle this level, then I'm going to make decisions from there. British pound USD was the only thing that was giving us a bullish momentum yesterday. Broke above this level. We are now trading at this level. We're still above our VWAP. Still above our VWAP. So only way I can look to get selling opportunities if I get a candle that is like this. That's when I can sell this thing to the downside. Oops, I don't want that. I don't want that. No. If maybe I get something like this, yeah, maybe I can say I can go to the downside. That's when maybe I can go to the downside. For those of you who just joined us, we're still analyzing. We just smashed our TP on German 40. Let's have a look at NASDAQ. So I want to show you something that is interesting on this NASDAQ, right? Allow me to go back to when we spoke about this levels here. I think this was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, where we were just discussing how NASDAQ is playing around. And I was saying, I'm going to look for buying opportunities even on DAX, right? And I was frustrated because I lost a trade on DAX. Was it DAX or WTI? I think it was WTI. Oh yeah, it was WTI. If you look at what happened here, I just want you to see something. This is what I always talk about, that once you are coming from your high, right? So let's take this as a key significant area at 20,350 or so. What do you then see is retail traders, they want to reload positions at this point. Why? They want to make a new low, right? Because it's a trend. Okay. And I always say to you guys, I never want to sell this type of things. I actually want to see here maybe if I can go to the upside. Because that's where most people get trapped. Right? And we had this lovely bullish momentum coming in. Now, think about it. How many people are trapped at this point? How many people are trapped at this point? Two types of people trapped. The ones that sold when this market was going down and say, okay, I'm going to come out at this support here. It's the first group. The second group is the one that thinking we're going to make a new low because we are coming from this high. So we have to make a continuation. And that's where most people get trapped, right? Now, NASDAQ is currently trading at 18,866. What's my take on this? I'll be bullish today on this. I don't even want to confuse myself. I'm going to be bullish on NASDAQ. Still above VWAP. More or less the same setup we had on DAX 40. It is just my job to see how I can buy at the discount on NAS 100. That's my take on it. Please let me know in the comment section, what do you see on this NAS? Yesterday we spoke about this key price here at 40,486 and 40,270. We broke above it. Still, for me, I don't consider this much because this for me is still within a box. I can only look for buy others at 40,777. So let me put an alert there. That's when I can buy this. Can we ensure we like the stream, please? 60 people watching, only 31 of us have liked the stream, guys. Let's do better. Let's get 100 likes like yesterday. DAX, as I have already explained before, my full analysis is here on the group. Get a strong close above VWAP, which is for me a key confirmation of an intraday bullish momentum. There was a clear accumulation range below the gray box. Price broke out of with conviction, pulled back, and is now forming higher lows, which supports the idea of continuation move, right? So just broke above our consolidation level here. So we're consolidating between 20,945 and 20,825, right? We broke above it. That for me signaled a continuation move, right, to the upside. So I looked at 10 minutes, so that we had a vector candle coming in. The minute it closed, I went in for my buy. Trade was executed on the group around 8:23. Okay, so we are done with that. Let's see how we can get more positions on this. Up by almost 1%. Let's see if maybe we can get a discount around this area. Maybe again reload to the upside. So let's pay a closer look to DAX throughout the day. WTI, also a beautiful setup forming there. We are just above our VWAP. Again on this one, get a discount, go to the upside. Can we reach this high? I don't know in which style we're gonna reach that high, but I wouldn't be too ambitious to think we're gonna reach $62 a barrel there on WTI. I don't think so. I don't think we can just go straight there. Somewhere, somehow, there must be something going on there. Okay. For those who just joined us, only hit TP on one trade for this morning. Mukele said, good morning, choppers and Mr. President himself. I can't wait for Top Trader SA episode to drop today. Yeah. It's going to be also another interesting episode. We are just talking about developing stories in our industry. Guys, do you really think our industry, as much as I believe that our industry can change, who do you think, besides scammers, besides people that are, we're all aware, right, that scammers are a problem, people that are selling fake lifestyles, fake thingy, influencers and all that. Besides them, we know that they are a problem. Besides them, in our industry, let's look at the Forex industry or the financial market industry. Who do you think is also a problem? Who do you think is also a problem? Because for the longest time we know, yes, brokers and influencers, they've always been a problem in the Forex community. We know that, right? Because brokers work with influencers, give them money to advertise, give them money to fund their lifestyle, and then that's where most of these guys take advantage of traders, right? So besides the fact that we know that, okay, brokers and I think it's something that we are discussing on Top Trader tonight. Besides traders, besides the influencers and the brokers, who do you also think is a problem in our community, in the industry? I would really love to know your thoughts on this. And the reason why I'm asking that question, please engage with me on the comment section there. Someone is saying fake mentors. Yeah, that one is a given one, my friend. We know. Samuel, we know. It's a problem. That one is it's a pandemic. We know. The dreamer is saying something very powerful. Say the problem is within us, right? Brian is saying retail. Kinos is saying hit the like if you feel like this is your home for the best trading knowledge. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. This is saying us as traders, we are also the problem. GM is saying I'm the problem. I have to trade with the money taps at down. That's a good one. Junior is saying podcasts will give these fake mentors a place to market their fake things. Okay. Kutle is saying SARS is a problem. There's a reason why I'm saying this, because you know at some point, guys, I like the fact that most of you here are also taking responsibility that we, the trading community, we also don't know what we want. We are also the problem, and I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Mokela is saying us, I think for influencers to continue selling us their lifestyle is because they see that a lot of us are too desperate. Until we accept the fact that we are the problem, then we still have a long way. Very powerful. Am I supporting people scamming? No. Am I supporting people lying and giving you false advertising? No. But the problem also is us, guys. Because no matter how many times we see that this person is doing these things, we still root for these people. We still give them business. Right? And the other thing I want to point out is, let me just see if I can find something here on our channel, right? I want you guys to go watch this. I want you guys to go watch this. I want you guys to go watch this, right? Go watch this video here. Go watch this video here. SARS is now working with brokers. Go watch this video. It is sad that you have so many videos in one channel talking about different types of regulations being posted as traders, talking about how one can be careful, being careful of scam, how forex traders pay tax. Just bringing awareness, guys, bringing awareness in the industry, right? The difference between forex traders and taxi owners, brokers in South Africa. What do you do when you are scammed by a South African forex trader? This is what I want to put to your attention. Go watch this video and look at the comments of this video here. There are still clowns that think that I'm going to come on the platform like this and be paid by SARS because I'm talking about SARS. How sad can it be? You tell me there, Chopper. There are still people that will pull this content down. No, don't listen to MJ. He's being paid by Okta and SARS. He's eating SARS money. How low can you go as a human being? That for the longest time, traders didn't want to talk about regulations. Traders didn't want to talk about SARS. Now, when we come and talk about these things, we still get attacked. And people think that we are being paid for us to talk about this. Like, make me understand. I really don't understand what people really want. So I was just meditating upon this whole thing that we are also the problem. Because we tell you that if you make money, we are preparing you. Now, when we tell you that, guys, if you're going to make this much money, you are making more than 97,000 per annum, right? You're going to pay this much. You're going to be liable to pay this much. People will say, no, you are scaring people. Now, when we don't say anything, people are saying, yeah, where are the industry players to tell us about these things? They don't know anything. When we keep quiet, when we talk about it, it's a problem. SARS has paid. I've had so many people attack me on Instagram, on YouTube, that I'm being paid by Okta, I'm paid by the FSCA, I'm paid by SARS to scare traders. How low can one go to discourage a movement that is trying to build? Then tomorrow you get scammed. Tomorrow SARS comes and takes your money. You're going to still complain and say, yeah, nobody was teaching us about these things. And we always say, if SARS is not going to give us education about what we need to do as an industry, are we going to fold our arms and say, no, we will wait for them? Let me tell you something about the system. The system of the world is so brutal that by the time you wake up, you will be down. Or by the time you want to raise your concern, by the time you say, yeah, SARS, I didn't know, they've already frozen your account, or they've already taken your assets by that time. So when we talk about these things, people still say, no, don't listen to MJ. He thinks he's smarter than everybody. Listen, for me to come on YouTube and just show you and explain what is happening on the ground, you don't need to be smart. You don't need an IQ for that. I mean, it's cut and paste. It's just telling you that I read this article. Go read it yourself, analyze it yourself, interpret it yourself. Come on the comment section. Tell me your view on it. Let's educate one another. You don't need to be smart to read an article and tell people that. It's like seeing an accident on the M4. You come and say, guys, I saw an accident on the M4 and this is what happened. Do you need a high IQ for that? You don't. Because you're just telling people what you saw. Some people now are saying, even with the VAT, we spoke about it last time, I increased the VAT. So can you see that we are also the problem? We are part of the problem. And that's why these guys are always 10 steps ahead of us. Because by the time we are having problems of regulatory bots, we're having problem of SARS, we're having problem of FSCA, we're having problem of scammers, right? We are having problem of influencers, right? We are busy fighting amongst ourselves. By the time we are busy fighting amongst ourselves, they are gone. They've already put something. Right? Now, when we tell you, be careful, there's an accident ahead. Now you are scaring people. Now, when you keep quiet, you're also the problem. So the reason why we are finding this rate in this country, where a lot of traders right now, they are where they are by being scammed and why not, because we have contributed to the system as well. We have contributed to these scammers as well. MJ is hired by SARS. Why all of a sudden MJ is interested to talk about SARS? Recently you have seen SARS coming in after traders live, right? Even the South African Reserve Bank freezing account. I've been saying these things from last year. And some of these clowns that are busy attacking me, they are relying on Google. Some of us, we don't rely on Google. We get the information before it's being released, before it's published on a public platform. We already have that information. That's how connected we are in this industry. We have worked so hard to get connected that we don't want to see ourselves lagging when something comes. And everyone now on the internet is an expert. I read this article, I read this, I read that. That article you are reading, we got that information before it was published. So yeah, we are part of the problem. Ladies ask Mr. President, can I find out how do you pay and go finding out and where do you pay? How can I go about? Is your question related on SARS? And this is what is frustrating. The very same SARS people are taking me about. They don't pay me for this. Even on the comment section, tell us this, tell us that. There are a lot of videos that I've uploaded about SARS and FSCA. I just released a video just on weekend talking about the collaboration agreement between SARS and the Border Management Authority as well as the Department of Home Affairs. And I said it like 2 to 3 times. Guys, don't be afraid. Don't scare yourself with this thing. This content is not to scare you. It's to bring awareness that while you are making money, right, you know what you're going to be up against in the future, now when you start making money. So there are videos about that. Go watch this video, please. Go watch this video. Basic stuff. How South African Forex traders pay tax, right? For the longest time, influencers have told you if you are a trader, you don't pay tax, you don't need to, and all that. I was having a conversation with one guy from the industry. He was like, man, do you think they can catch everyone? I said, I don't know. My job is not to know if they're going to catch everybody. That's not my job. My job is just to bring awareness. If they catch one person, one guy out of 10, it's fine, right? But my job to come here on camera is not to know how many people they are going to catch. It's just awareness. I'm just bringing forth the awareness. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. No, but MJ, people have gotten away with this thing. They can get away with it even now. It's still okay. That's not my job. That's not my job to analyze if people have gotten away with it. It's like when I tell you there's an accident ahead, watch out. Then you start telling me that I've never had an accident. I've never had an accident in my life. No accident is going to happen against me. That's your problem. But one thing is that I told you there's an accident ahead. I just told you there is an accident. So we are also part of the problem. Another clown came on the live stream last week, I think. I think the guy is in India. He came on my live stream, started insulting me, right? And I went to his live stream. I said, you know what? Come, I'm going to send you a Zoom link. I want to engage with you. And in fact, I want us to discuss our P&L for the past 5 years. I want to see who's a better businessman, a better trader between me and you. He never wanted to do so. Even today, I've invited him. Let's get on Zoom and let's share our books for the past 5 years. Hi, Kerry saying, we are the biggest problem, Mr. President. Our hope to be successful overnight is overwhelming that we just ignore even the most obvious signs, but we still click on the buttons to subscribe. That's so powerful. That is so powerful. And you still find people that say, we are old. We've been paying tax since we started working. You must take us serious. Don't scare us. I don't care about that. I don't care if you've been paying tax ever since you were born. That's not my job to care about that. I really don't care about that. I actually care about somebody that is out there trading day in, day out, and is not aware of what he needs to do when he starts growing, when he starts improving in his business. That's the one person I'm worried about. I'm not worried about you paying tax since 2000. That's not my worry. You're doing a good thing that you've been paying since 2000. That's a good thing. And when you check, how were you paying tax? No, I was paying tax as an employee. You are irrelevant here. You're so irrelevant here because you don't understand how traders are affected by what is happening. Every trader is a victim of some foolish who just wakes up and just thinks of how can I scam someone today. So we are against brokers, we are against the government, we are against regulatory body, we are against scammers, and we are against ourselves. How can we improve? People are still saying, hey, MJ, it made me laugh. MJ is paid by SARS to scare people. I wish. In fact, I think we need to text SARS and say, please, can you pay Mr. President because he's giving people more information than your representatives. Do you know how many times as top trader we've been wanting somebody from SARS to come on the show? Do you know how many times we have knocked on the FSCA? As top trader South Africa, how many times we have knocked on the FSCA? We've been knocking from the FSCA, knocking from SARS, knocking from the South African Reserve Bank. Guys, come on the show and educate people. They don't want to come. No, talk to this one. When you talk to this one, no, talk to that one. When you talk to that one, no, this other one is on leave. We'll come back to you. From last year, we've been trying to get these people to come. They don't want to come. That's why we ended up getting a former employee. What's her name? Tabiso. She's a compliance officer. That's why we ended up getting her. Because they don't want to come. And I actually also want to touch on the issue about podcast giving people platforms, right? I think it's a powerful topic to also engage on. Brunei's government is supposed to promote efficiency, security, and support to the citizens of the country through good policies. This will automatically cascade to all the other areas such as the industry. Prince Zondo is saying thank you for the info, so helpful. Kutle saying we agree with you, Mr. President. You are helping. Some people are just cannot appreciate your goodness, and there's nothing we can do about them. It's going to be sad when we stop. It's going to be sad when we stop doing what we are doing. And our kids will look down on us to say, guys, you've been there and you never did anything. Mr. Tulani said, Mr. MJ, never argue with stupid people because they will drag you down to their level and beat you in with experience in short. Education is key. Most of these guys are allergic to education. Absolutely. And we normally, the people that are busy attacking us, we always say okay, fine, we appreciate your sentiment, let's engage on it. They don't want to come. There are many people that would come attack us online, and when we say, come on TTSA, let's have a podcast and discuss what you are against with what we do. Nobody wants to come. What are you solving then? Andrew Day is saying this very informative and eye-opening. I'm glad, my friend. Mr. Tolani say keep on doing the good job. Some of us appreciate this information and knowledge you are giving to us. I'm glad. Velas is saying really inspired by the way you're giving back to the community by always keeping us informed on serious issues which are hitting growth in the industry. Now, let me tell you something on that, Velas, right? When the FSCA said you need a license for signals, there are broker owners here in South Africa. Broker owners, you know what they did with that information? They actually said that for you to know which category license you need to offer signals, we can help you with that, connect you with compliance officers, connect you with these companies that can help you with the license and they can assist you with compliance, right? They actually wanted money. They in fact created a mentorship for that. They wanted to capitalize out of that. But we came and said, why should you pay for somebody to tell you about regulation? You shouldn't pay. It's public information. It's just public information. A certain trader paid 35,000 rands to someone, right? To help him with understanding what is required of him to get a license. Why would you pay 35,000 for that? And I asked him, is that for license? Is that for them to put you under their FSP number? No, it's just to give me information. I'm like, but it's there. Go on the FSCA website or visit their offices. Why would you pay so much? And some of these things you guys are paying for, it's something that you can get on YouTube. There's a guy who was selling a whole COT report. A whole COT report. Let me show you this. This, someone was selling in South Africa. This thing here. You can go on Google and find this thing. Someone was selling this information here in South Africa. This information here. Someone was selling this thing to you guys. Public information. Someone made a lot of money with this. Let me show you what banks are doing. Let me show you what hedge funds and money managers are doing. I have their information. I get an intel. I have an intel. What are you talking about? This is public knowledge. Public knowledge. So guys, if we are going to improve on this industry, can we please take ourselves serious? I'm telling you, Bruno, man. What these guys do is they capitalize out of your fear. They capitalize out of your fear. So since now, did you see that the FSCA is coming against, what do they call them? Finfluencers. Let's have a look at it. Look at this. Now, I can take something like this. You see this? It's public information. FSCA cracking down on unlicensed influencers. Social media personalities offering financial tips, investment advice without proper authorization has become a fast growing trend. It's an article that one can read. You can just read this, right? You can simply read this on your own. Now I'm gonna take this information and make a video about it, because some of you guys, you are not even aware these things are happening. So what I do is, as an analyst, I look at these things, right? And I give you content about it, and I break it down, what it really means and what not. You still find people against this. I never understand, man. I really never understand. But it's okay. It's okay. German 40 still moving nicely to the upside, guys. If you had not, you didn't join us when we started the stream, we took a buy on German. We came out on TP. So our trade was this one. TP hit there, and so yeah, it took less than 2 hours, as you know our rules when we take day set intraday setups, right? 23 minutes past 8. This is where we took the trade. And by 5 minutes past 9, we already hit our TP. So still looking for buy orders there on DAX. See if I can buy the discount. Guys, listen, please, can you do me a favor? Please like the stream. Let's like the stream. Let's like the stream. Gold, as I've mentioned, is still consolidating. I need to see if I break above $3,243 an ounce and $3,194 an ounce. WTI, I'm still bullish on it. Like I said, I'm looking to see if we can get a discount. Let's have a look at it. In fact, we had a bit of discount here at $61.47. We had just touched on the previous support. How can I go about this WTI? Still bullish. I'm still bullish on this. Still bullish on this. NAS 100. This is what I'm waiting for. Going to the upside, as easy as that. So overall, WTI, if you want to know more about my analysis on this, on oil in general, please go on Daily Investor. For those of you that are looking into long-term investments, you can go on Daily Investor, go there and type oil. I have my full analysis there on it. This is just my analysis on it. The topic is oil in 2025, a smart investment or a risky bet. You can just go through it and see how you can take advantage of what's going to happen. But intraday setups, I'm bullish even today. British pound USD didn't break below. Like I said, if I break below, I can get a retest at $1.31, and that's when I can go to the downside, right? So since it didn't break below, it seems like it has respected this level here. I'm going to put another level here so that on maybe 10 minutes I can see something to catch it on. But tell you what, choppers, if I find something like this, I'm definitely doing something like this, aiming to at least get 20 pips or so, then it can decide what it wants to do from there. That's my take on this one. So when this comes here, for you to buy there, I don't think it's gonna make sense. Thinking that we're gonna make a new high, I don't think it's gonna make sense. My take on it is, if we come here, I'm gonna wait for trap rejection candle at this point. By now, guys, I'm sure you know how I trade, and go to the downside. Ladies and gentlemen, can we like this stream, please? Like the stream. 67 people have liked, 81 are watching. Can we just like the stream, please? For those of you that took that German 40 with me and you hit your TP, please don't give away those profits. If it was enough, my take will be, depending on how you trade, you might as well say, I'm done for the day. Please don't give those profits away. Plan for your next trade. And if you want to take another trade throughout the day or throughout the session, I hope your risk reward was 1:2. Please don't give that money away. If you want that trade with me and you take another trade and tomorrow I ask you, are you still positive? I'm expecting you to say yes. If you lost one, won one, I expect you to still be up by something. Atlehang is said, Mr. President, for the longest time as traders, we've been crying for someone to give us an insight on how to handle taxes, and these Forex influencers have been shying away from this topic for years. So sad reality, my friend, is that now when we come talk about it, we are still being attacked. So sad. Sad. Inito, I'll come back to you, my good sir. I will come back to you. I had a glimpse of it, but I'll give myself time. I'll come back to you. Yeah, Lily, you couldn't have said it better. I said people are lazy to search, research. Hence, they are scammed. Atahan saying you have always been a wonderful regulation, and now that it's here, people are shaking because it's going to hinder with their scamming tendencies. So you know, Atahan, the problem is it's not really scammers that are, not only scammers are against me, even victims are against the information I give. That's what is sad and painful. You know, if only I was attacked by these scammers, I would understand. Someone once told me, what do you think of Rolio, Jack, and Rydell's content? And I said, they are doing their job. They are doing what they should do. If they are bringing awareness, still, shout out to them. If you are benefiting out of their content, because maybe when you watch something there, you can say, hey, I almost gave this guy money. Now, at least I saw how he screwed one guy. Therefore, let me be careful of this. Big ups to them. They're doing their job. I think if you can also what Rydell is doing now, I think, and he said this with his own mouth, that he had a problem with TTSA. But I think now he understands that what the production of TTSA is all about, what they do and what he does, right? Which is when people come on the platform, we ask them about also things that are happening on the public eye, right? Not necessarily, yeah, one can say, but yeah, guys, you are promoting them. It's debatable, because again, victims, when we call them on the show, guys, you are saying this person did so and so, right? Or 1, 2, 3. Can you come on the show and explain so that we bring awareness? People don't want to come. So my content is different from what Rydell and Rolio they are doing. My content is not to say, be careful of this guy, be careful of that guy. That's not what my content is all about. My content is to bring awareness about regulation. I'm more on the, how can I put it, regulatory side rather than focusing on one individual. If you look at what these guys are doing, Rydal and Rolio, man, it's work what they do. To have 3 videos uploading in one day and telling you what has happened, making research, getting all the facts, you can watch and just say, these guys are just doing what they are doing. It's work. I gotta give it to them, man. It's work. And me and Ngobile will come on industry chats and talk about these things, talk about regulation, talk about the importance of being compliant. It's also work. You cannot take something away from that. Me and Ngobile, we don't just come in front of those cameras and just say, good evening, guys. What did you have today? We be like Lights and say we had, I think Lights was having Magwinya when you started the stream. Right? We make research before we come to the show. It's work. And you know, one thing I've noticed is that, guys, things like FMAS, right? They are there to confront these people that are screwing you. They are there. You can go on FMAS and you find all of them. But the thing is, when they are there on FMAS, many people want to take pictures with them. They don't want to ask them about, dude, why is this and this happening? Lily saying, thank you so much, Mr. President, for all the info. Since I joined the choppers, it's now 2 months. My trading journey has changed a lot. Thank you so much. I'm glad we could help. Debza Dude is just is saying, I joined in now. I was scammed by a gold funded trader. Prop firm want people to stay away. You know, again, Duda, I'll be honest with you. I would love to do so, right? But that is not my line of work. I can never come on a platform and say, guys, stay away from this, stay away from that. I am just generalizing everything. I can make research about the gold funded trader, and I'm very careful, especially when it comes to prop firm, because I came on the platform and I took responsibility for what I did with my Forex fund, right? Even today, I never shied away from the fact that I misled people, and I apologize to everybody, right? Many people were asking me, Mr. President, which prop firm do you think is the best? And I was telling people, I'm using my Forex fund, and I didn't even have a sponsorship from them, a link from them, nothing. I was just using my Forex fund, right? I never even spoke to anybody from my Forex fund to, in fact, by the time I was using my Forex fund, the stream was not, I didn't even have a YouTube channel. Didn't have a YouTube channel by then. But I was recommending my Forex funds to many people that were asking me, because With me, I was using them and I was happy with their service. I was happy with their service. Now, when it closed down, it was sad. So when it comes to prop firms, I'm very careful. I'm very, very careful. I've learned a hard lesson. German 40 is still moving to the upside. It's like what happened with the FTX, right? Sam Bankman-Fried, is it Bankman-Fried or something? I think the gentleman is still in prison. It's like the people that were promoting that business, they didn't know something fishy is going on. They didn't know. People like Shaq O'Neal and all that, they didn't know. But with me, with my Forex fund, it said that I never even ate a cent from them, and they shut down, man, in terms of collaboration or anything like that. So research is always important, very important. Tabang saying Trading Hub, Bridal, Rolio, these three are giving scammers chest pains. Nikto saying I saw FSC updated conduct standards published on the 26th of March. Lengthy, read but available. Guys, again, another plug there. Go read this information. Go read this information. They updated something there on the 26th of March. Go read it. SARS has also updated something on the 3rd of April. Go read it. It's public information. Umpimetse is saying already on long on US30 and NAS after the 1 hour open. Crypto is saying German 40 looking long. Yeah, we've already taken our profit here, my good sir. I wanted to reload maybe at 21,173, but never got a squeeze there. But we'll wait to see what happens. But I'm just glad that at least we ate something out of it with this. Can we have 100 likes? We only have 80 likes. Can we have 100 likes, please? Let's push for 100 likes. By the way, guys, yesterday we hit 7,000 subscribers. Well done, guys. 7,000 subscribers. We're going for 10,000 indeed. You guys really shocked me because I said to you guys we need to hit 100. We need to hit 7,000 subscribers by Thursday, and it happened just yesterday. We are now sitting on 7,050 subscribers. Well done. What's your entry there, Cryptom2? What's your entry there? Guys, also please do remember, this live stream is not for you to trade how we trade. You can trade any strategy you want. We are just a community coming in to share information, trade, and just be there and network with one another. Because someone asked me something yesterday, should I trade the way you trade to be on your stream? Absolutely not. This is more like an online trading cafe. You don't have to do everything we do here. And I know some of you are asking me, Mr. President, this is no, let me not even say it. Guys, I'm really tired of saying one thing all the time. It really gets to me now. Retabil is saying I'm bullish on Bitcoin TP at 86,956. I'm actually looking for longs above 90,000 there, Rita. Cryptom2 is saying I'm also out, Mr. P. Took profits also from the trade from yesterday and lazy week respectfully. Yeah, let's go, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, for NASA, I'm also looking for buy orders there. I'm just seeing how we play around this area. I'm looking to go buy, look for buy orders here. Still above VWAP, so it's safe for me to look for those buy orders. Guys, let's go. 100 likes. Can we get 100 likes? PUAI say, can you teach someone psychology without ever meeting them, seeing how their day-to-day life is like? You know, my personal opinion about psychology is that psychology is something very difficult to teach because it's personal. It's very difficult to teach because it's personal. Even if you can see the day of someone, see what they do day in a life and whatnot, what is going through their heads while they do that is different to what is going through your head. I also have some good news for you guys. I don't know if I should share this good news. So, as you know, with my accident, my right ear had just ruptured, right? So blood came out and So it was torn. The eardrum was torn. So yeah, went to the doctor, had it looked. Now good news is it has closed now. There's no longer a hole, but the hearing will take time to come back. But I'm just grateful, man. I didn't need an operation for my ear. And I'm grateful for life. Thank you so much for you guys keeping me in your prayers. It was really a difficult time in my life. The time I went to had an accident, my mom also was going for an operation. It was just a difficult week for me, but we thank God, man. And thank you once again, guys, for your prayers. It really means a lot. Inicto, you still should be up, my friend. You must still be up. You won 6 times in a row, you should be still up, my friend. Even if you win, you lose 6 times in a row. You won 6 times in a row, lose 6 times in a row. You should be up, my friend. Codes, yeah, I do. I like swinging Bitcoin. Sometimes I do swing WTI, depending on the setup. Sometimes, but I enjoy day trading. Let's like the stream. 6 more people to go. We hit 100 likes for the stream. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're streaming again, guys. We're streaming every day. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, no streaming. Thursday, no streaming. I'm traveling. Botswana, where you at? I'm coming to you. This Easter weekend, I will be in Botswana. So Thursday, I'm traveling. So I'm gonna push work. Smangalis is asking, if you want to pay SARS, I need to go to SARS. Smanga, tell you what, right now pick up your phone. I know the queue is long. I know the queue is long. Pick up your phone or go online, even on WhatsApp. Set up an appointment with them, right? Take your phone and just call them. I want to make an appointment. Go on the SARS website. Guys, you can make an appointment with SARS any day. Any day. They're going to give you a day in which you need to come. Let me show you something. If you now type SARS on Google, there it is. Make an appointment. Information is there. Whatever that is updated, it will also be there. If you're already registered for tax, I want to make an appointment. Guys, every information is just up there. The information is out there, my friend. So Smanga, just go on the website, make an appointment, or you can give them. I normally do this, right? I normally do this. If I wanna engage, cause I have an accountant, right? So one time I needed something from SARS quickly and I couldn't get hold of my accountant quickly. Man, you're gonna wait on the call. You're gonna wait. But what I do is from 8:30, I normally call from 8:30 in the morning. By 9, I know that I should be speaking to a consultant. So if you're gonna call SARS after 12 o'clock midday, forget it. And those are the things again that frustrate us as citizens. When we want to get hold of them, it's difficult sometimes. So just make an appointment. Victor is saying, yeah, still up. Just a lesson that the market can give, can also take back. Without a good RR strategy, it all gains. I'm always saying that, my friend. I always say that if you are a trader, you come to me and say, Mr. President, I won 100 trades in a row. I will say that's a nice thing, but that doesn't charm me. And if you come to me and say, Mr. President, I win 50% of the time, you're good, my friend. It's about how much you lose in that 50% and how much you have gained in that 50%. Nkata was asking, President, are you a scalper or day trader? Day trader. But there are times where I'm really scalping. I'm an all-rounder. There are times I'll be taking 3 minutes trades. Three minutes time frame, 10 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, those are my favorites. So it depends on the setup. Sometimes, and again, the timing as well, looking at the spread that I'm being charged at that particular time, depending again, am I having a fixed spread or am I having a variable spread as well? I can scalp sometimes, just take that 3 minutes time frame in and out. So it all depends on the setup during that particular time. So yeah, guys, we're streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of streaming. Thursday, I'm not gonna be working. How is that German doing? I'm just gonna put an alert here at 21,000 up, then I can go to the upside. Continue. All right, choppers, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you again tomorrow. If you are not in our group, you know what to do. This is a group that I always tell you guys about, right? So you can go on the group and join us. There's no payment that we require for that. It's just a matter of signing up with our partner here, Okta, and yeah, be added on the group and join my team. All right, guys, thank you so much. For those of you that have just joined us, we only took one trade today, German 40 hit TP. That's the only trade we have. We'll see throughout the day what happens, and we can take it from there. From your president, thank you so much, guys. I'm out.